Hi guys. Can you guys hear me? Just let me know if you can hear me, guys. Can you guys hear me? Let me know, please. Yes. Oh, okay. Hi everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Let me just say hi to everybody. Who do we have here? One armed, one warden. Patricia, number one fan, army wife. Your Nana's not drunk. How are you, Cecilia? Lorna Reinhardt. I hate peas. Chris, Christoph, Christoph Van always. Hi, Steve, Tracy, I love. Um, FB, Shilling Angel. Who else is here? Miss Kim, hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. Miss Sally, Georgia girl, darling, good. Number one fan. Reagan, Karma Kids. Heather McDonald, Aaron. Oh, Aaron, you found that was the right link, Aaron. Shaylin, I'm not even gonna butcher your last name. Flying Monkey or Flying Monk, my bad. Catherine B, Vivian Galagos, I appreciate that. Amy Gill, Megan Broussard, Christina C51, Sonia Fox. So, how is everybody doing? We're just going to ignore the blemishes on my face, you guys. The stress is real, life is real. It's just been a stressful, absolutely stressful few weeks. I'm going to share the link. Join us. Did I? Okay, there we go. I froze for a minute. Can I just say how stressful my week was last week, you guys? Because, first of all, my kiddo, the one in high school, KJ is a code. My kid in high school, they had actually had a threat of somebody wanting to bring harm to the kids. And this happened last week, Thursday. And the worst feeling of a parent's life is not to get hold of their kid. And I couldn't get hold of my child for 2 hours. 2 hours. It was the worst feeling in the world because at this point, it's like you don't know what is going on. And thank you, not a brat. It was just so I can't even explain my feeling, you guys, truly, when I couldn't get hold of my child for 2 hours. And eventually I did get hold of her, and she says they were fine. Their school was on lockdown, and she says the police were covered in their school, to keep them safe, which I am truly, truly grateful for. But just knowing that I couldn't get hold of my child for those 2 hours was the worst feeling ever. The worst feeling I've ever been through, honestly. That the next day I didn't want to let any of my kids go to school. I was like, no, you'll stand right here where I have control. And they begged me. They said, Mom, please, please, we got to go to school. And eventually I made them go to school, but I was like every half an hour just messaging them. So it's like, what world are we living in? We're not supposed to be living this way, honestly. But as I said, Erin, I'll put the link in the chat for you to join. But other than that, all is good, guys. It's like just day by day, one day at a time. And when the shit hits the fan, the shit hits the fan because I'm that kind of girl. Hi, Lama girl. So good to see you here. I'm the kind of girl where I don't pay attention to what's going on with my car. So basically, it's like in this heat that we're dealing with, my AC packed up. And then come to find out, okay, when the AC packed up, my brake started packing up. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm not complaining because I know I just thank God for having my dad here. Honestly. He's right there in the garage now putting new brake pads on my truck. I'm just the kind of girl that just jumps in her truck and drives. That's just me. And yeah, that's about it. So, as you guys have been seeing, everything is just a hot mess, honestly. And I'm talking about in reference to I've been editing and not even watching Unirock's Yes Shailen when it rains it pours. But you know what? I take everything as it is and I know that that too shall pass, the devil is a liar. And I was editing Unirock's videos and it's like, how do people even deal with Unirock? How do they sit and watch this person like that? It's traumatizing. That's the best thing I can say. It's traumatizing. So that's been it. Hi, beautiful lady.
Hi.
How
Hi.
are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I did. Oh my God, I had so much fun at camp and it was it was so good. Like I learned it taught me to just think of new ideas and think of ways and everything to
That
do
is
improv. Like
fantastic.
yeah, like because like there's this one thing that's been kind of troubling me is I was on stage doing improv like, a couple months ago, and I got stuck in a scene with another person, and it was a dead it wasn't going anywhere, and and it's
Mhm.
been it's haunted me, and the last workshop I took at camp, it just opened me up to like all these different ideas, all these different ways to really just like revive a scene, and I'm like, oh my God, I could have done this, I could have done that, I could have done, you know what I mean? It's just like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it's helping me become more confident in everything and just doing improv. So yeah. Mhm. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's so nice. At least you had a good week and it was successful. That's the main thing.
Yes, it was. It was.
Oh.
How was yours? How was your holiday weekend?
As I was just saying to the audience now, it's last week was just a shitty week for me. It truly was a shitty week. And
Yeah, I heard.
that's the worst feeling anybody, they always say you think of the worst but hope for the best. But the shit that was going through my mind, I was like, nah.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, and that the worst thing is not having control. You know, these these
yeah.
schools weren't doing anything, weren't informing us. I'm reading everything online, through Google, what's happening in our schools. I'm like, what the hell is going on right now? And it also brings to mind what our teachers are not being paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get
Yeah, no
paid
kidding.
such a shitty salary and they still have to keep our kids safe. That
Yeah.
just makes no sense. It truly makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, there's
And
been some politicians who kind of like are like, I don't know, arguing for teachers to carry guns or to have guns in the classroom,
no,
to
no, no, no.
protect. Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's a teacher salary. What the fuck? They're not
Mhm.
policemen.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. My kids are my everything. My kids are truly my life. Whether they're 25 years old or whether they're 12 years old,
Hmm.
without them, I am nothing. And if anything should happen to them, I don't know. I truly don't know. But you know what?
Yeah, yeah. Well, thankfully though, all was safe.
Yeah, that's that's the truth. Thankfully, everything was safe. And just now this evening, my son called me and was like, "Mom, I haven't heard from you all weekend." I said, "Son, all I was doing all weekend was just trying to decompress. But unfortunately, what I was doing was not helping the situation because I don't know how people sit through Unirock streams. And I mean, no
Yeah, I.
disrespect to him, no disrespect.
It's all right
I,
even if you do.
I don't even drink. I truly don't drink, but I felt I needed a stiff shot when I was done.
I, dude, I hear you. Like, there's been times where just because like I'm told something he said in there, whatever, what he was talking about, and I'm trying to concentrate. Like I'm really, really trying hard to concentrate. but I just can't. My mind just tunes him out, and I go to think about anything else but what he's fucking saying, and it's just
But this
so
is what I
dull.
caught myself doing, was trying to figure out what he was trying to say, because he starts on a thought
Yeah.
and then I think he realizes, oh shit, I don't know what I'm talking about. And then he follows it up with a whole lot of nonsense. And I'm like,
Hmm.
no, I can't do this.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's about the gist of it. I mean, he talks in circles. It's just a bunch of word salad sometimes, but and more importantly, he uses a whole shit ton of words to say absolutely nothing. Like,
Unbelievable. It's like,
yeah,
and correct me if I'm wrong, Erin, you've been around Unifor, not around, but known of him for quite a while.
since like the end
Why
of 2019.
why doesn't he do his research? You
Um,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, that's the thing. His moderators or people in his, his inner circle or whatever, that's who does his research.
Oh
Um,
yes, I found a clip on that which I'm gonna use in my next video. It's like, what the hell?
yeah, there's see, and when I was on his stream and I was asking him about the whole QAnon thing, because I was told that Unirock is the one who pretty much figured that out. Well, come to find out, it wasn't so much Unirock as it was his moderators, Hannah
Right.
Banana in particular. Like I'm fascinated. I would love to talk to her about it. So there's that. And then I know for just a fact, just from what in my communications, like with negative, that much of what's been talked about as of late, negative has done quite a bit of research. Like Unirock must be hurting right now because he and negative aren't really talking. So like Unirock just lost like a big researcher right there, I think. Um, but yeah, and moderate or moderate, no, wait a second, the sobriety one. Like
Minister
he
sobriety.
Yeah, Menace to Sobriety. Yep. Oh, this was gonna say. There's actually a video on YouTube. It's on PJ's Not So Secret Diary.
Mm-hmm.
It's on her channel, and it's from like just over a year ago, maybe. But it's Unirock's ex mods speak out, and like moderate
That's
extremists is on there.
exactly where I got it from. Yes,
Yep,
I saw that.
that is a really interesting video to watch.
That
Like I
is
highly,
very, very interesting.
yeah. As much as PJ and I don't get along, I highly recommend everyone check out that video. So.
I see everybody else also has this issue. And I saw the kids from Uvalde actually went back to school today, and it's like, wow. Four instructors at my daughter's school carry guns. Each school has a police officer on the property at all times. Wow.
Holy
Have
shit.
we really gone to this part of life?
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. So,
Jesus.
the reason for my
So,
title is in reference to, and I'm going to get to your story, which I caught the tail end. I'm like, why do I always miss the good stuff? Why? And I said, it's going to only take me tomorrow when it's my commute to take my kids to school that I'm going to get to hear about it, but nothing like hearing it from the horse's mouth. No disrespect.
no, I
So
hear
before I
you.
get into that, I said, as I'm making my video today on, this whole Unirock situation,
Hmm.
does nobody else seem to get what Katie Joy does? It's like she ignites the fire,
Hmm.
sets off that spark, and then she just disappears and she carries on like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, she honestly, I think what happened this time, she would still be talking about it, but she her attention was diverted. She was distracted because she got to talk about, like, just recently she got to talk about how that pastor was arrested because of the whole um being inappropriate with minors sort of thing, like that's her favorite fucking subject. I don't get it, but whatever. So she had an opportunity to talk about that, and she's been on this whole patriarch mission or whatever. So um once that quiets down, I think she's going to somehow come back to this. um but yeah, right now she's kind of left the bag, like left Unirock with the bag right now.
So what is Unirock gonna do? Because I was listening to Club Molly put out that it looks like she is gonna take him to small claims court.
Good, I hope she does. I gotta say, I never once considered taking Katie to court over anything, but Unirock I did think about. Ultimately I just fall in the whole, like, I just don't want to go to court, period. um But yeah, I hope she does, because and the thing is Unirock's not going to stop talking about this right now, because this is the first thing in a long while that has been giving him some substantial view counts.
But how can it be giving him substantial view counts when he's talking through his ass?
I don't know. I'm guessing that there's just enough people who don't really care for Molly Golightly, maybe, or I think maybe a whole bunch of them may be coming from Dre McRae, like that circle, maybe, because remember, she has like, what is it, like over 200,000 followers on Facebook.
Right, right.
So, I mean, she's got one hell of a following. So I think it's more that than anything. Yeah. I don't know. And maybe some's coming from Katie too and everything, but I don't think that's going to last now at this point. But I think the whole Dre thing will last because she's just that big.
Because I was just given a heads up today that, and I don't even talk about this woman because I clearly do feel that she needs help. I'm talking about Michelle Savate.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
Rabbit, whatever the name
I
is.
agree.
She is in my comment section under a soccer account called Jan Core. So she was all up in my comments today talking about how she wants evidence. Katie Joy didn't do this. Katie Joy didn't do that. It's like, no, Katie Joy did it from the beginning, from the get-go. Right back to where all this started. And I'm actually putting it in a video to show that Katie Joy started this whole bullshit.
Yeah, she fucking did. I mean, she orchestrated it. She didn't just start it. Like, she orchestrated, like, she framed it. She formed it. She is the sole author behind it at this point still.
Because all I want to know is, and I don't know much about GoFundMe's, but I want to know is that she said that she was defrauded. She was misled. If you listen to, let me just get this, Aaron. My daughter's school canceled on Friday because someone brought a gun to school. What the hell?
Holy shit.
They weren't sure if the gun was still in the school. Oh my goodness. Right. Thank you so much for the super chats. I appreciate you. It's like, this just stresses me out. It really does stress me out. And where was I even? I even lost my train of thought. Katie Joy was the one that was from the get-go. I even took down dates, everything. She said that she actually went to, and I don't know how we can get this kind of information on what claim did she make? What evidence did she give that she feels that she was defrauded? Because every video that she made about her asking for a refund, she said she was misled. Misled about what? The lawyer? You knew about the lawyer because you made a Facebook post about the lawyer. So it wasn't about that. So what else can it be? You know?
I don't know. Unless there was something in her private conversation that she was able to use to her advantage, or try to reform the context of to use to her advantage, maybe. Other than that, I don't know. Because, like, yeah, because if they would have deemed it, if they would have deemed the fundraiser from GoFundMe worthy of refunding even one person, especially at such a high amount, then they would have deemed everyone worthy of receiving a refund. They would have shut it down, or they would have flagged, I don't know, something. It would be known. It would be seen. I almost wonder too if maybe Katie Joy just told GoFundMe that she made a mistake, or her son used her card, or she come to find out she can't afford it now. Like, I think that's what she really used. I think that was her reason for wanting a refund. Seriously.
I remember that with her son, how she phoned Apple and was like, wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
yeah, exactly.
wow.
Exactly. And like, she seems, if she requested the money back in such a quick fashion that it hadn't yet been dispersed to Letitia, then then the GoFundMe would have no problem, no issue refunding it, I think. Once it's dispersed, though, it becomes a little bit more difficult to refund, obviously.
Because that's what I'm saying. I'm finding it very hard to understand how did she prove that she was defrauded, because like I said, she mentioned the attorney which Miss Letitia had. She said that she donated to Miss Letitia because she wanted Miss Letitia to see her son. So what else could she have? Because in my the way I'm looking at it now is that she defrauded GoFundMe
Hmm.
herself for whatever reason she gave, but which we don't know. I'm just saying.
Right. Well, I mean, she's who's why do we think that she received a refund because she was defrauded in some way? Because that's what Katie Joy says. She's the only one to have given such a statement. So we're assuming that she's being honest about that. Um, she could have, like I said, she could have requested a refund for any reason. She could have given any
Mhm.
reason, like someone used her card, or
Right.
she meant to give like $50, but she gave 500, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so
Because she didn't give a lump sum. She gave in increments.
okay, huh?
In a lump sum. She first she donated $100. If I'm just maybe I'm
Do we
wrong.
know that? Do we know, like, okay, like, again, I have a hard time putting much faith or emphasis on shit that Katie said. Like,
No, we have
has any?
screenshots.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay,
She gave maybe I'm just she gave $100, then she gave $500, she gave a $75 tip. Where the other money came from, I have no idea. But I'm gonna research that and find out. And
okay,
this is GoFundMe.
right. Um,
Thank you, One Armed Wonder Warden. I appreciate you.
I don't know. The thing is I don't know if there's any way to find out though either, because like I think it's just pretty much between her and GoFundMe.
That's
Um,
true. No, I was saying I find out maybe somebody got screenshots, maybe somebody caught it,
yeah.
maybe she did, or maybe she didn't. I don't know.
The only person I think who might be notified or informed as to why a refund happened might be Letitia, because it's whoever started, whoever's operating the campaign, that is, rather. I don't think
Hmm.
it's Letitia. I think it's a family member. So maybe they were notified. I don't know. um,
I'm
I
thinking
don't. Yeah.
Tabia claimed 1100 to Letitia as a charitable donation tax write-off and didn't disclose it was refunded. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's entirely possible. Although, yeah, no, that's entirely possible because she would have been given a receipt or whatever for tax purposes. Um, wait, is it a tax write-off though? Because
Yeah. Hmm.
is it really? Because Letitia's not like a 501(c)(3) or
No, no, no,
whatever.
no. Any donations are tax write-offs, as far as I
Any at
know.
all.
Yeah.
Huh. Fuck me. um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
did
don't know.
hear this. This is so sad. Miss Letitia, if you haven't heard, Miss Letitia has Bell's palsy. She
Oh,
was in the hospital, and this is so sad. This is just unneeded and unnecessary stress that this woman was put through. Unnecessary.
now what do you mean she has Bell? I don't know much about Bell's palsy. Did she just develop it, or is it
It's,
something
it's,
she's had?
to my knowledge, Bell's palsy, you can actually get it through stressful situations when you're under
Okay.
severe stress. Now that's all I
Okay.
know, and it's not a nice thing. Nobody deserves to go through this. Absolutely nobody.
Oh,
And the set, go ahead. Yeah.
Unirock had an issue. I think that was it when he had to wear the eye patch for a while. I think.
I don't know. I knew he wore eye patch, but I didn't know. As I
Yeah.
said, I didn't even pay attention to him. So
I think that's why he had to wear it. I'm not positive, but I think that's why.
there you go. And absolutely, in Maloney, it's like, how do they feel? But they don't feel anything. They truly don't feel
Yeah.
anything. They have
That's
an
yeah.
agenda.
That's the thing, because like when like the Holy Spackle person there that was up on my stream, she made a comment about how because Tina had said something about how Katie had set out to ruin that officer's life or whatever, and Holy Spack was like, well, you don't know that that's where she did. But here's the thing, though, going along with that same thinking, that may not be the reason for their doing it. That may not be the reason why Katie and Unirock have done the things that they've done. They may not be doing it to ruin anyone's life, but they're doing it for other reasons, and they're doing it. The harm they're causing is out of negligence,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
still what they're doing is out of maliciousness, and they're not giving a shit about any harm it may cause. That may not be the goal, but they're fine if that's a casualty of war kind of thing, you
And
know.
that's sad. And
So
that is very sad.
yeah.
Because
Hmm.
how much does it take for one to just put themselves in the next person's situation? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take that
Yeah.
much. We all go through shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you really realistically sit down and think about the next person's situation, like I look at Miss Letitia, irrelevant if she's the biological mom or she's this mom, that's her son.
Yeah.
It does not take
Exactly.
away from you have given birth to this child.
That's yeah. Like, here's what I don't get. Katie Joy went after Micah Stauffer so fucking hard because she gave her adopted son up for adoption. Okay.
Hmm.
She looked at that as, how dare you? You were his mother. The second you adopted that child, you were his mother. You abandoned your child, sort of thing. And now here's Letitia with her son, who she didn't give up for adoption so much as she like signed over custody, sort of thing. She was still in the picture somewhat. Okay.
Right.
And Katie just wants to, well, you're not his mother. You're not his mother, writing him off. Like, it's just she seems to be kind of confused about
I'm gonna
the
come off
whole
as a
thing.
I'm gonna come off as a true bitch by saying this, but somebody that Katie Joy says gave up her son is showing more emotion, showing more attention, showing more concern about a son that she gave up, opposed to a woman that's sitting there in the home with their own fucking son that gives a shit from what I've seen on video.
Yeah.
So
I don't like to comment on her parenting or anything so much because like there's been times in my life where if someone just happened to catch a glimpse of my parenting, they would have been like, what the fuck,
mhm,
but um but the bottom line, she doesn't know her son, I don't think, because she doesn't see him to be capable. She doesn't see him to be like very capable, like she keeps putting him down like he's not going to be able to accomplish so many things in life. But I think he totally is going to be able to. And especially as he grows, he's going to change. Whatever the issue is going to evolve.
yes, absolutely. And she doesn't
So,
give him as much credit as he deserves.
no,
That's
right.
a smart kid. Smart
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah. I mean, look, he figured out how to charge a bunch of shit to the freaking iPad. I mean, come on.
Right? And in front of them.
Yeah, right in front of him, like $1,000 worth. That's wow. Like my kids never did that.
But at the end of the day, it's what it doesn't take. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Truly, maybe it's just me because the other day I was oh God, I don't know. She did this whole what's the word I'm looking for? Re, the basically Jill and Jeremy's children's book. She gave her thoughts
Okay.
on this book. Okay. And okay, I get her where she was going, but at the end of the day, Katie Joy is never going to be neutral with them. She's never going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But you see, with Katie Joy, and this is what pisses me off about Katie Joy, is the fact that she will never cut them any slack. I want you guys to bear in mind because this woman said, how can these people write a children's book? Katie Joy, do you not remember how every day you threw it in these girls' face how their brother Joshua Duggar did wrong to them? Does she not remember that? Ginger was a victim of her own brother. How can she not remember this? But she will go on and say, how can they write a children's book? Did they do
Yeah.
any wrong to children? Katie does not realize she has no qualms about talking about sexual assault and telling people how Joshua Duggar assaulted his sisters.
Yeah.
She does not realize what people go through on a daily fucking basis. How many people reach out to me how they trigger or how they get triggered by Katie? Does she not realize all this? Because all Katie has in the back of her mind is the dollar sign, which
Mm-hmm.
is so fucked up. If
Yeah.
anybody can sit here and tell me that Katie is sitting on a high horse, she's sitting on a bank account, I'm going to tell you straight, take that shit somewhere else. Because Katie Joy, in my opinion, is on such a road of desperation. It's sad to watch. It's actually sad to watch because
Mm-hmm.
she knows what is good for her. needs to do what's good for her only. And one thing, thank you so much, pals of Paragon Kates. I just hope 7M are taking notes of everything. You best believe they're taking notes of everything. Katie Joy has what until Friday, and I won't forget because Friday is my birthday. She has to comply with the court in regard to John Chrisley.
Oh,
Yeah, she got until Friday to thing with them. So if she doesn't, so we will know whether she has the source or hasn't got the source, and this is gonna be
oh,
interesting.
yeah, that's going to be really interesting. Like, I wonder how
She,
she's going to handle that because I can't wait. Like,
uh,
seriously.
yeah. Oh, thank you so much,
Oh,
like and
um,
Rose.
speaking though, like how you were talking about how she talks about the things with with Joshua and how she talks about SA and CSA and
Mm-hmm,
everything. And
mm-hmm.
she talks about it with such like it's with no filter whatsoever. That's bad enough, I think. Really, seriously, and it's kind of odd in my opinion. Like it's not good, I think, but. Then I look at like her Facebook page on September 3rd. She put a post up. Never be ashamed for sharing the truth about what happened to you, period. And then she says, my refusal, the meme says, my refusal to sugarcoat dark truths and my dedication to speaking up about what's going on doesn't make me bitter. It makes me honest. Like she's like proud of speaking of things in the manner in which she does. Like she thinks that she's doing good.
Mm.
And she's like boasting about it. Like that's just what gets my attention.
No, it's just so frustrating because when I sit and I read all these people telling me how they're so triggered by Katie, and yes, we have a choice. Don't watch Katie. Don't watch her, period. But she's such a hot mess. It's like so entertaining at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Mhm, mhm.
And she does not realize the damage that she's causing. And I think, in my personal opinion, Katie Joy takes a lot of advantage of her audience because they think that she is this concerned person that's worried about the next. She gives a fuck about the next person. Let's be clear
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You are just, or not you, but everybody else is just a dollar to her.
Mhm.
Wherever she can make the money to put in a bank account, she's gonna do it.
Yeah,
And that to
absolutely.
me makes me sick to my fucking stomach. Why doesn't Katie Joy? I was listening to what's his name, Steve's reading his lawsuit from
Yeah.
Katie,
Mhm.
and it's like if your family is in such a dire situation,
Yeah.
why the fuck don't you get off the internet? Go get yourself a 9 to 5 job and do what's best for fuck Todd. Do what's best for your son.
Mhm.
Put him first. Everything I do on a daily basis, I always think about my children, how it would affect them.
Well, I mean, I don't even think one needs to do that. Like you're saying. I mean, yeah, I think every parent does or should really, but like in her case, it's not even about just like her thinking of her kids before she acts. She knows because like she acts, she's seen the consequence of her actions. I'm not saying she deserved it or anything like that. I'm just saying that she's acted and then shit's happened. Okay.
Mm.
And then she just keeps going with doing the actions, like so it's not even about her just refusing to stop first and think about her kids. She's been reminded of this, but she just refuses to acknowledge it. She
Exactly.
refuses to, think that maybe I don't know. See, and
She truly thinks she's invincible. She truly
yeah,
does think she's invincible.
either yeah, that or like she just plain up straight up doesn't care, or she's I don't know. I don't want to say it. Like the whole thing with Nat, like I still think that she's involved somehow. I don't care.
Oh no, I'm with you on that. Because let's talk about that. Why isn't Todd working now? Inform me, long ago. Why isn't Todd working? I don't know. Talking about that, okay. Now this was my thing, which okay, a lot of people don't listen to me, but who am I? Remember during the net situation when all this was going
Hmm.
on, you, Miss Suzanne, Charlotte on the web, quite a few people were signed up for sex sites, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Net's no more in the picture. She has all this beef with Molly Golightly. And now all of a sudden, Molly Golightly gets signed up for this.
Yep.
Is there not a bell ringing in people's mind?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And I seem to recall too, like that's something that was happening to Suzanne for a while, wasn't it? Like I could be wrong. I'd want to double check with her, but like she was getting signed up, I thought, for like porn sites or porn spam or whatever, like long before Nat. Like ever since she and Katie were fighting, obviously, you know, like for like that, like it seems to even be
Where are you going?
singled out in that way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I again, don't quote me on that. Suzanne would have to verify, but I'm pretty sure that long before Toddy filed against Katie, Suzanne was talking about how she was signed up for that crap. So,
yeah. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's like, you know, a lot of things just don't add up. A lot of things don't add up. And you can sit here all night and think because, and if Katie, let me just say this because I know you watch all our shit. Come with me with you telling me I'm defaming you. I'm not the one. I'm definitely not the one. Because everything I say about you is words from your own mouth. But anyway, let's keep it moving forward. So all this that unraveled now with Unirock, because he's going to find himself up a creek without a fucking paddle.
Oh, God,
who's he going to turn to? Is Katie Joy going to come to his rescue?
Fuck no.
Definitely not.
No.
Where did he get all his information? From Katie Joy.
Mm-hmm. So, could we be seeing Katie being outed as the source now? It's starting to come full circle.
Yeah, you guys, let me get to this check because I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them. Save my name, Katie Joy. I died with my
I know. It's still like, oh my God, that's one of the funniest things I've seen like on YouTube, like ever. Oh my God, I love those streams.
Katie wouldn't be where she is without the help of Uni. The both have conspired for years now to make her the victim while they hurt and arrest innocent people. They both blatant lies.
See,
Amen.
that's here's the thing. Like, as much as Unirock doesn't like to do his own research and stuff, there is one thing that he's very good at, and that's being a troll, but also not letting that be known. Like, you know, like not revealing himself to be the troll. He's either the one doing it or he's the one orchestrating. Like he knows how to do that shit. He knows how to do the things that like QAnon did to like kind of infiltrate areas of the internet, you know, and cause chaos or havoc or whatever. Like he knows how to do that. He's good at that. So, I mean, yeah, I have no doubt he's taught Katie more than a thing or two, and they've worked together. And I still I can't shake this feeling or this hunch, whatever, that they work for some sort of PR. I don't know how to put it. Maybe a website, a marketing website, or organization or something. I don't know. Maybe it's not even United States centered or whatever. But there's something I think that markets itself in a way in which that they go out on the internet and they persuade public opinion by doing fucked up fuckery like this. And I think that they work with people like that in some manner. Like, I don't know. And I thought that since the Sophie Long case.
That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
What did you just mention about Sophie Long? Oh, Kiwi Farms. Oh, Kiwi Farms is gone. Kiwi Farms is still there, girl.
I can't find it. I can't get it. I haven't looked down in like a couple hours.
Sorry, guys. My daughter just walked in from work.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come up.
Yeah, so the best thing that I ever heard in regard to, what's his name? Unirock was the same one I heard from PJ's video where Unirock told them that, oh no, Katie Joy is going to reach 1 million within a year. So it's good for him. It's like, really? Would you sell your soul just for subs? Because that's exactly what he's doing, in my opinion. Selling his soul.
Yeah. He is. And
Absolutely, Maloney. He is very desperate at the moment. Because pay attention to the other day. Sorry, Erin. Pay attention to the other day. She was talking about how Miss Letitia has to pay this lawyer $2,800. And she was like, oh, I only speak to my lawyer for 1.5 hours in the month. It's like, what? With all these lawsuits you're going through, you're only speaking to your lawyer for 1.5 hours a month? Oh, hell no.
Okay. Like, how are
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, what kind of defense are you getting? I mean,
she's writing her own defense, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Can you tell us about the whole situation with this person that came on your channel?
Oh, the Holy Spackle? Sure. She is someone from Unirock's or Discord or chat, whatever. I don't know. That's how I know her anyways. That's why I first came across her. And she's very active on Twitter for the Unifam or whatever. But what stood out to me, barely, but still what stood out to me with her is that she seems to seek me out, or at least if she sees I'm live, she will come into my live stream and she will continuously, either on Twitter or on YouTube, ask the same fucking question about the R report. Like, she can't stop talking about the freaking R report, or calling Steve like a rape apologist or whatever. Like, she can't stop talking about R, it seems like. And it's weird. And I'm not saying this to be petty or whatever, just trying to paint her. This is the God's honest truth. She won't shut the freak up about it. And I don't understand it. Like, there's a few other people from like from the Unifam or whatever who's come at me on Twitter much the same way, but not so consistently and not for so long as Spackle. Like, people eventually move on, but she's not moving on, it seems. And I was just looking, I pulled up my stream from earlier, and so I do the comment search and I type in Holy Spackle, and the very first thing she said when she came into live stream chat is, names are bad but pulling our reports are fine, EKC. Like, that's the first thing she says.
What?
No one was talking about this shit, but here she is. She's got to bring it up again. She's got to expose. If anything, she's freaking putting Katie. She says that she cares about Katie as the victim, but yet she seems hell bent on like kind of re-victimizing her one way or the other, over and over and over and over again, or exploiting her experience for Spackle's own argument. Like, I don't know. It's just there's something weird, something off there, I think.
Now I'm just reading Normal Girl's thing. It's like, who the fuck even says something like this?
It was.
You know what this brings me to, and oh gosh, don't you think I've pulled enough shit for the day? But anyway, here it goes. You see, in regard to the, I saw a tweet by AZ, okay, and she was going off on Justice for All for doing something to an image. I to date have not seen this image. I've not seen what he did. I got to do my research. But also, I believe she said she hasn't seen it herself. Okay. So, in regard to this, I firmly believe in sweep your own doorstep before you sweep others. Okay. Because wasn't AZ the one that took that video of when Katie Joy's son was locked in a room for 10 hours? Did she not take the video and actually enhance it to what was not said? Did she not put in the phone number into her description box or wherever so people could call? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
I never seen the phone number, but I've heard that that's what was the case, and then she took it out. I don't know.
And then she took it out.
I never seen it. Yeah, I never seen it though. So
there is no worse situation Haven't spoken to Justin. I sent him a message. He hasn't gotten back to me. If now people are going and calling him what you call that word?
Yeah.
Necrophilia?
Yeah.
And it's like, AZ, you put a child in harm's way that could have been ripped away from his parents.
Yeah.
So
And
let's call it for
wasn't
what it is. Go ahead, Aaron.
oh no, it wasn't Katie's son was a minor at that time, right? Because this, from what I understand, this whole thing with the image is because that Kaylee is a minor, you know, like that keeps getting brought up. Well, so was her son, right? So I mean, if you want to pull that card, there's that too. And yeah, yeah, it's the
Exactly,
hypocrisy.
Tara. And then when Katie and Toad, they all call him Toad. Then when Katie and Toad threatened her with legal action, then she started helping Katie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
That part I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I just was like,
Well, they didn't even threaten her with legal action at first. It was months after the fact.
yeah,
That's what was weird to me. And you know, Katie knew about that freaking that video. I mean, it's not like she just learned about it like 6 months later. So I mean, the whole thing's weird when it comes to that group there. Like, like it seems like Katie's been in their live stream chats, hell, even up on their panel a few times, and been welcomed and been worked with and been even like praised, you know, but yet I don't know. It's just I don't get it.
I think it was Julie Virgo who hasn't seen the images. To be honest, I don't see what the big deal is. I
Yeah.
couldn't see anything from the images that Justin showed
Here's
versus Adventure One.
here's what I caught from Justin's live stream when he was talking about it. He made it clear that he did not remove or apply any filter to the image. I guess all that he did was pretty much draw an outline on the image to show the outline of
Mm-hmm.
someone, you know, someone's body there in the car. Like that's from my understanding, that's all he did. I could be wrong,
Max, can you
but
stop?
that's my understanding of it. So
Thank
that
you.
seems to be what they're flipping out about. And that sounds like some sea lioning shit right there. I don't
Yes,
know.
100% just hearing what
Mm-hmm.
from them saying what he did was absolutely, I would say, in poor taste.
Yep.
Absolutely poor taste. I haven't seen the video, so I'm not going to jump down Justin's throat for something
It
I haven't seen.
it could have been. I don't know. I haven't seen it either. I don't even care though. To be honest with you, that's not never been my point when I was talking about this. So, but I mean, people can think it's a poor taste whether I think it is or not. That doesn't matter. Everyone, there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer there. So
Exactly. And that's why we're not saying, we're not coming to his defense. It was done in poor taste.
right.
But what he did, he's got to come and do what he needs to do. But all I am saying is that just sweep your own doorstep. Don't just come in and pounce on people and then you forget about what you've done in the past, the harm you could have caused. I'm just saying, because it's
Yeah.
like, well,
In
look
my
at
whole
this, for
thing.
example, all those, it's like, let me be clear about one thing. I give a fuck, about who thinks what about me. I know who I am and I'm good with who I am. So when I made that video about Katie Joy with the bruises on her arm, I know where my intentions were. It was only good intentions that I had. So all of a sudden, Miss Kay Baxter comes out of nowhere and wants to tell me that I am now a sister wife. Good to be in good thing with you, Ellen. Where's Tina? Where's Tina? Tina's not here. That I check all the boxes. I'm going to respect my elders because that's the way I was taught. I'm going to be 48 years old and I still know how to respect. Okay. Tell me what boxes do I check? Tell me how I'm doing all this for clicks and views. Because if I was doing it for clicks and views, I would be selling everybody down the road because that's what they do on YouTube. That's what
Mm-hmm.
those people do. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
tell me all these boxes that I check. And the last time I checked, I have a husband. I'm happy with my husband. I am absolutely, truly, and I thank God I am blessed with a husband. Okay. So miss me with all that bullshit of being a sister wife. You got nothing else? Come with something else. Because until I will always stand with Steve McCray for the shit that Katie Joy did to him, falsely
Hmm.
accused him of sexual harassment,
Yep.
and still went on Kay Baxter's channel and said to Carly, and please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I can't remember if it was sexual harassment or it made me feel uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
what's the deal? He's not in jail.
Yeah.
It's like, excuse me?
See, and that's what stood out to me right there. That right there, because like it's like so long as she feels like she's emboldened to make these claims on a social level, so long as she doesn't go that extra step and actually cause someone to have to pay or be punished. And that stood out to me when she said that, because I thought about the whole police officer thing. Like she she ran her mouth about it, but she didn't file a complaint or anything, you know? And it's like, I don't know. It's like I think she feels emboldened to just tell these stories. And so long as she doesn't make it official, it doesn't really count. And that's the case with Steve, I think.
It doesn't count. It
Yeah.
doesn't count. Steve has a child.
Hmm.
Everything these kids do, let me just address this. Yes, zero regrets. This is Miss Whitby. Oh my goodness, my favorites of all time. Glad you ladies are giving some smart insights to the mess that KJ is. I'll never forget, my daughter, we both have one. And we went to the mall the other day, and this guy said to my daughter, my older daughter, do you even know who Whitney is? She says, I can tell you everything about Whitney. And we were just talking about the day Whitney died. We remember exactly where we were. It's like, oh, good people, good people. But anyway, as I was saying, is that at the end of the day, you see Katie Joy. She's going by the skin of her teeth right now, in my opinion. You know, she
Yeah.
starts this fire and then she moves it along for somebody else to do. She always saves herself. But you know what? Every road has an end. Every road has an end. And I'm not wishing ill on her or anything, but the way she is affecting people's lives. Look at Miss Letitia now. Where's Katie Joy? And she's going to say, oh, no, I wasn't the cause of it. Yes, you were the cause of it. You
No, see,
absolutely were.
here's also too what I wonder. I almost like wonder if no, okay, no, actually, no, never mind. I didn't finish that thought when I started talking. Never mind. I don't wonder that. But like, yeah, you're right though. Where is she though? She started all this shit. She's the one who has put this family, this mother, this grieving
Hmm.
mother through freaking hell. And now she's just gone, like acting as if
Nothing
it never,
happened.
she never even did anything. Yeah, it never even existed. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
Sorry, but I'm behind. But I did comment on just this video about Kylie. It wasn't just an outline. Edited the video. You could see too much as a mother. It was not right. Okay.
Okay.
He didn't. He gave it as a smart ass response to somebody. I don't get that. I don't understand how anyone could still believe KJ stories about Steve. Whether you like him or not, we know KJ lied. And with uni and really messed up
Yep.
in up his life is horrible. Now, remember that little clip? I think I still have it. I must actually search for it. Where Uni actually came up against Katie Joy and told Katie Joy what she accused Steve of is totally wrong. Do you remember
Yeah.
that? You
Yeah. I
remember
think
that?
I have it. I think I have that video.
So there's another one that doesn't know which side of the fence he wants to be on.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He started off as being like one of the people. I don't know. One of Steve's crew, where one of the crew involving Steve. I don't know how to word it or whatever. But like they were all friends, or they all came from the same community or some shit. And then I guess Unirock used to do this thing on his channel where like he would, if there was an argument or dispute between two people, he would do like this versus thing, and he would get one person's side of the story and then the other person's side of the story, and then he would give his own thoughts on the matter. And I guess it was while getting Steve and Katie's sides of the story. Somehow during that shit, he flipped. He just decided to go with Katie and start fucking posting and doing shit for Katie. And see, like before that though, when he was pretty much on Steve's side, he didn't post or do shit all about Steve. He did his own thing, but he would also do shit about Steve, you know, against Katie or whatever. But since then, it's been all about Katie this whole
Hi, Miss
time.
Deb. Now tell me something, and correct me if I'm wrong. Did Unirock not do a GoFundMe for Kyle Curtis?
Yes, he did. Yes.
He did. He did.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know the specifics about it or whatever, but or it was Kyle Curtis's GoFundMe and Unirock promoted it. It was he was definitely supportive of it or he was behind it one thing or the other. But yes.
Oh, negative. I believe you on this 100%. I definitely believe that. Definitely. There's not even a doubt in my mind, honestly. Uni did help KJ use that whole Steve story to get more popular. That was tag team effort. That was
Yeah, because
fucked
back
up. That's what
then,
it was.
Steve and like the whole non sequitur show channel, like it was a big deal. Like I remember it being a big deal. Like when I was just coming on to shit, you know, and yeah.
Hi, Gina. This is just like, I can. Lord needs to forgive me, but my stomach turns when I hear that man's voice, honestly. It's like, no, my views need to go up because sitting through and listening to that man speak is like,
Yes.
it's torture. It truly is torture. Yes, we all saw that, Maloney. I saw it. Todd admitted that he paid you need to talk, not to talk.
Yeah. But
Oh my
that's
God.
yeah. Yep.
I had this on my thumbnail the other day and I was like, nah, Uni and KJ are two peas in a pod, two spineless empty shells that will do anything for a click and the view. Amen. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
And the saddest thing about it is that, people want to, well, as I said, all these people now that have, like, I'm the worst person going because I made this video about Katie Joy and the marks that she got on her arm. This is the worst thing I could have done. And people just turned on me because of what I felt was, sincere. Has anybody else reached out to Tina or to you to ask how are they doing? You understand what I'm saying? For all the shit Katie Joy put Tina through during the pandemic, she had to go find herself a lawyer. Irrelevant if she used Steve's lawyer, I'd give a fuck. It's like she needed to pay for that lawyer where she could have used it for something else.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
saddest, you understand what I'm saying, Aaron?
Yeah.
Is that at the end of the day, Katie Joy uses our court system to benefit her, which is so
Yes.
wrong.
Yep.
It's wrong.
Yeah. She's exploiting it. She's taking something that exists for a reason, that exists for people who actually need it, and she's using it because she doesn't like that people say not nice things about her on the fucking internet.
It's like, get over it.
Yeah, it's just
Thank you, Gingerly. I do deserve it. I promise you, this is. There's no reason for me to even lie about this. In today's video that I did, I think I had about 6 different clips. I think I only used 3 or 4. I could not put myself through that torture anymore. I couldn't. But I'm just glad I got my points across. So, Elias, I have ever listened to you and you only seen clips as I cannot listen to you. It's like minimum 3 hours a day. And it goes live every day.
who?
Uni?
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's every day, but it's pretty damn close. Like, Yeah, but it's not even so much that, it's the length of his live streams. They're hours, sometimes like 5 to 7 hours. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. I don't. I after I hit like the 90-minute mark, and I'm like freaking itching to end it and just go do something else or something. You know what I mean? I don't mean to be mean, but it's just I sitting in a chair just talking for that long. I can't sit still for that long.
Yeah.
So, but
And
yeah, but
I
he
said the
will.
same thing. I said out of her. She uses Minnesota laws to protect DV victims and exploits it to silence people.
Yep.
And just saying it's like between Todd and 7M, okay. I wonder if she's ever gonna get a judge that is gonna come across and say, but is it you again?
Yeah, yeah. God, I hope so. I really fucking hope so. I mean, yeah.
Now this person is basically in love with Unirock and Keith. Because I saw it in
Okay.
my comments. And it's like, okay, Keith, I respect you. You love Unirock. Unirock's your man. I respect that. But what we can't do is tell people what to do. I didn't say Unirock must not live stream for 4, 5, 6 hours. I didn't say that. I'm just saying he
Mhm.
does these long live streams. Molly
Yes, he
does these
does.
long live streams. And it's not like we live in this world. Imagine what world we would be living in if everybody had to be the same. You know,
Right, right,
Molly's
right,
not
right.
everybody's cup of tea. I'm not
Mhm.
everybody's cup of tea. So it's like, if they don't suit you, keep it moving. Just move
Yeah.
on. Not that hard. We have a choice. But unfortunately, because I'm reporting on and sensing Unirock has inserted himself. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I apologize. I truly apologize, Keith. I truly apologize. Love is strong. Admire. Admire. I hope that works out for you. And at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and people will say, oh, but this is what Molly did. That's what Justin did. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to take them over my knee and spank them? I can't do that. They're grown
Right,
adults.
yeah. Yeah.
They got to be accountable for what
Mhm.
they've done. I'm just the type of person where it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
If you felt to apologize, you're moving forward, you got to keep it moving forward. I'm not going to dwell on the past. The
Yeah,
past is the
exactly.
past. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah.
Even if
I
I
don't get
like
it.
someone, I have to wait for the Reader's Digest. I tell you, unbelievable. Katie Joy needs help. I think we all need help at this point, honestly speaking. I need help. I need a vacation. I was supposed to do,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even going to lie. I have notes, which I can show you guys.
Okay.
I'm talking about, look at you. I actually had a whole thing scripted out. Did my thing of Steve. This whole Steve situation. I had to
Uh-huh.
scrap it when Unirock came into the picture. And I'm like, everything just seems to be meshing together. It's like there's so many common denominators in the situation, but the only twin this situation is Unirock and KJ now. And it's like,
Mhm.
no. And as I'm doing this, I'm picking up more and more. This video is going to end up being an hour long again. It's like, oh gosh, I need a vacation.
This,
I
yeah,
truly do.
it's difficult. Like the that Veda chick I gave a shout out to. Like, she's been, I think, trying to get to the bottom of some things, and God bless her for trying. Seriously, God bless her. And every so often she'll email me with a question or whatever. But the one thing I like about her is that she will come to me. She'll be talking about something, and she'll explain things like, this is what I think. I think such and such is related to this is why, you know what I mean? And then I'll be like,
Yeah.
okay, no, I can see how you think that, but what you don't know, and I'll fill her in on something, on piece of information she was missing. She will then,
Good night, Lorna.
okay, all right, all right. And like, okay, all right, never mind that. All right, yeah, I get it. I see what you're saying. You're right. You know what? It's not my opinion I'm giving. I'm just giving her information she didn't have.
Right.
Upon hearing that, she will alter where she had concluded things, and she will accept the new information and then move on from it. Like
Right.
no one from Unirock's team seems to be able to do that. So like I really appreciate seeing that in someone else like Veda, but I don't think Veda quite realizes the 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 goal, the job she's quite signed herself up for, because there's so much shit, man. There's
I just want to
so
say you
much
need to
shit.
warn her. You definitely need to warn her, just out of the goodness of your heart, because this is
Yeah, it's
unbelievable.
crazy.
Absolutely. And I mean, the saddest thing for Unirock that I sit and watch is that it's not so hard to reach out to a person and say, look, this is the situation. Can you help me out, or can you
Mhm.
confirm or deny this? It's not that hard. But he
Right, yeah,
refuses
yeah.
to do that. The
Uh-huh.
typical example
Yeah.
of this Judy person, Miss Judy, that he's fighting for, that he's using as an example, that she did not get a refund. I showed screenshots. She was okay with not getting a refund,
Yeah,
But why are you?
that's what I thought I seen too.
But why is he so persistent?
I don't know. I don't know. It's almost like that was the I don't like there was the thing that was going to lead them to the resolution they wanted. Like we got one who's ready to say that she wants a refund. She was defrauded. Yeah. That's rally behind her, and then she changes her mind. They're like, no, like they realized
Yeah.
they're left with nothing. Maybe I
And
don't know.
this is
I
just
don't know.
huge. Lama Girl, you guys have no idea. Lama Girl is on the other side of the pond. She stays up. She actually catches all these lives. She edits them to put on a Twitter. I have a newfound respect for this woman. I truly have. Listening to Unirock, I'm sure it's like the same thing for her listening to Katie Joy. It is painful. And I mean, to sit through it and edit and nah. Lama Girl, hats off to you, my friend. Hats
Yeah,
off
yeah,
to you.
definitely.
And if you guys want to show your appreciation to Lama Girl, I always have her link in my description box. To buy a cup of coffee, please feel free. I don't think I can't see what I'm even losing my wording. I don't know what we'll do without her. I truly don't. It's
Yeah,
just
I don't either. Like, like whenever I hear that Katie did a live or whatever, and it's no longer up, I'm like, shit, I missed it. But then I'm like, let me check Llama Girl's Twitter, and lo and behold, there it is. Like,
exactly. It's
yeah,
there.
so much of my there's probably like in percentage, I could probably count how much of my content would not exist if not for Llama Girl.
Without Loma Girl. And the thing that gets on, that annoys me on YouTube is when people use other people's content. Is it just
Right.
me?
Yeah. Well, I
Because
mean,
can't you
I
take
don't
it away?
mind.
Like, no. This is what I'm saying, Aaron. WOACB versus WOACB, or what's her name? Nini Marie, or those that make the small videos, and then
Right.
aren't you taking views away from those people?
Um See, I look at it this way. First, I mean, I don't think any channel can really be a commentary channel and expect things to not be used. But I think if it's people you consider colleagues, then I think it's just good taste to consult with them first, to ask them first, like, hey, do you mind if I show this in a stream? Do you mind if I do this or whatever? But if you're just taking a clip of it, then I think that you should link that video in the description. Again,
Absolutely.
someone you're colleagues with,
Absolutely.
link that video in the description, and then and say in your video, like, or in your stream, go check them out, and only air the parts in which you're speaking of. Don't air the whole thing.
Exactly.
That's why there's been so many times, like, people in my chat be like, oh, so and so put a new video, like Maki Media did or whatever, and I always was like, well, let me check and make sure, because I don't want to take views away from them.
Mm-hmm.
At least. But I mean, if it's someone I'm talking shit about, like Katie, then I don't care. But yeah.
We still do love you, Loma Girl. You are absolutely the best. The best. Uni is probably behind the fake refund request accounts to feed his fake videos. There's no real people showing
Could be,
any
yeah.
type of proof of no refund. He just makes this. Hold on. He did mention, and I'm not going to subject myself to this much pain. He said that he was actually on live stream or he was on the mainstream media where he debunked a conspiracy theory.
Oh, there was the whole QAnon thing. Yeah.
No.
He was he was in an article, a news article. I don't know if it was like, I don't know which outlet it was, or I don't even know if it was like TV or like video format or print format. I don't know. But he was mentioned in
So
a
this has all
report
everything to
about
do with
QAnon.
QAnon. Are you
Yes, yes.
serious?
Anything about him being mentioned in media, it's QAnon. Oh no, wait, there's something he was, I guess you could overhear him in the background and like the Brittany, what was her name?
Hi
Shit.
Tia. Tia, I'm
The
dropping the
Murphy,
link. Come on up, girl.
like
Sorry,
I think it's Brittany Murphy or whatever her name is. Like her, yeah, her video or documentary or whatever.
my goodness.
All right, yeah, all right. Kiwi Farms is I got it up. All right.
Oh yeah, didn't they just change it to kiwiforms.ru?
Yeah, and there was that domain never dropped them, but now um uh, VAW something tech uh or Vano or tech or whatever picked them up, and so they have the domain kiwifarms.top. It's the domain now. And I tried it earlier and it wouldn't load, but now it's loading. And I just now pulled up without a crystal ball's freaking profile on here. So yeah, she was very active on Kiwi
He didn't
Farms.
do the
And
real
that
research
long
that brought him the
freaking
story.
post. Huh?
Oh, negative exponent said he didn't do the real research that brought him the story.
Right. Yeah. Negative. I don't know if you were here or not, but I mentioned that earlier that
Okay,
I have
Tia.
since learned that it was Hannah Banana who did the majority of that research.
Hold up,
I
hold
believe.
up. So he's taking credit. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's taking credit for somebody else's research.
Yeah, it was she was a moderator at the time. So it was like he would have probably viewed it as like a group collaborative effort or whatever. And it was all done for Unirock, for him to use because he had the platform or whatever. So yeah, that's totally how he would have worded or framed it probably. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Does anybody
he
want to
took
do
he
things
took
for me?
credit.
I know, right? Does anybody want to do
Yeah,
research for me? I can't pay you all.
I know, right?
So how does
Would
okay?
someone
Let me
please listen? Just so if someone would just listen to fucking Unirock streams for me. I mean,
I would love that. I truly would love that.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
can't pay you all this. Why?
yeah.
So these people do it for nothing. They're just glad to
Yeah,
be. They're just glad to be his moderators.
it's he seems to somehow attract the people on the internet who are really in need of some sort of community or home or whatever, because he pretty much draws people in through love bombing. And then when they're in the Discord service, like they'll kind of be like, okay, whoever guys go out and get me screenshots of this or whatever. And whoever comes back with the screenshots, he's just like very appreciative and pays them attention. And then they're happy, and they'll do it again. Apparently that's how things work in there. This is what moderate extremists is Phil being on, mind you. Okay. Because he used to be a moderator for him. But yeah, that's kind of what he's like. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm in shock.
I don't know.
I am truly in shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a grown ass. And who calls people please. Oh, this is the thing that, oh my goodness, it's like I want to hit my head against the wall. And I was even talking to a friend last night. He calls them donators. Isn't it donors? If I lose Aaron. And please, people, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. That would be accurate. Are you referring to me? It's called donors, right? Negative, but he calls them donators. Which, oh my God. Oh, a donors. Judith. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, Bootylicious. Hello, ladies. Just heard so many wonderful things about you both from Chatty Molly's channel. Oh, okay. Donors give an organ. It's donator for money. Okay. Thank you, Miss Animal Soup. I'm gonna try that. Unbelievable. Let me put the link back in the chat for Aaron. Aaron, I put the link back in the chat for you. At Tia Simone, I just got here to see you in chat. I have to say I love your channel. You're so precious. Your voice puts me to sleep, so I always have to replay the last part of your videos. I just love hearing the Tia's boys in the background and their beautiful laughs. Oh, that gets me every time. Tippers. Keith, okay. They're both tits. um, the Magician's Men sure enjoy your short coffee break style videos. I watch them all. Who? The Magician's. I've seen that. Magician's Manor. You have a channel. I've seen your. I think I've seen one of your videos. I apologize. You guys, my time, I don't have time. I really just do this on when I do get time. This weekend already is like, as I said, my son called me and he says, Mom, can we, because my dad's birthday is the 8th, I'm the 9th. So that's Thursday, Friday. And he's like, Mom, can we please come down the weekend? Well, he lives 45 minutes away. Can we take you out for lunch, dinner, whatever it is? And I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. You take the grandparents out, give me time for myself, so I can just have me time. And then my daughter sends me a message from school today. No, when she got home, she says, Mom, we have kickoff for robotics and it's like 3 hours away. I'm like, oh, God, there's my weekend gone. There's my weekend gone. So this weekend is a definite no, no, no for me. Hey, Renowned Aaron and all of chat. So great to see you all. Oh my God, I'm always late to the party. You never late. Yes, no, I've seen this. Letitia is in the hospital, and please, you guys, just keep Miss Letitia in your thoughts and prayers. This cannot be easy for her. It's not an easy thing to go through. And you know what? We serve a mighty God. We truly do serve a mighty God. Hi, Kat Hansen on 2 speed. I think we'll wait for Miss Tia because I know she goes live and I'm not sure what time. No joking, this is very time consuming. 100% agree. Yes, yes, Bell palsy brought on by stress, which is, and I'm gonna hold Katie Joy responsible for this. I'm gonna hold what's his name, Unirock and Nonsense on the web. They all need to be held responsible for the unnecessary stress Miss Letitia has been put through. Stacey, Miss Letitia, Morvan McRae's mother, is in hospital with Bell's palsy. Just keep in your thoughts and prayers, you guys, please. He has given the truth about a story, then he extrapolates whatever fits his preconceived narrative. Amen. Yeah, you have a karate tournament, and I'm one of the judges. Oh, that's interesting, Truffle 85. That is so interesting. Yes, yes, both. Unbelievable. Hi, beautiful lady. How are you? You're on mute.
I'm good. How are you, sweetie?
Good, good, good. The boys are all sorted out.
Yes, they are. I'm I don't know how long you're staying live, but I'll be live tomorrow.
Oh,
So
you're not going live tonight.
I'm gonna go live tomorrow.
Oh, because I said no. I put it at 8 o'clock. I wasn't sure what time because I know Ellen was supposed to do a live, but she did a live before me. I said, no, let me put it at 8 o'clock because I know you go live around about 10:30.
Yeah, you're so considerate though. You're just
Yeah,
such
I
a
just thought,
beautiful soul. I love you.
Just the right thing to do. Now we listen to your videos all the time, whether we're cleaning or laying down for bed. Your videos are awesome. You're such oh, thank you so much, Infamous. I appreciate that. How's the boys doing? Tia, before we
They're
get into
good.
the nitty-gritty.
They're doing really
They're
good.
good.
How's your kids?
I was just saying earlier on, we had such a scare last week. My daughter in high school, they had a threat at school, and I couldn't get hold of her for 2 hours. Worst
hmm
experience ever. But other than that, they're all good. They're all good. Just blessed,
And
truly blessed.
your youngest is 12 too, right?
12, yeah. Going on
Okay.
21. Yeah.
I could say that about my little boy too. He's 12 going on 50.
And it just breaks my heart. They grow so quick.
They do. They grow up
They,
too fast.
I just look at her and I'm like, can't you go back to being a baby? You
I
know?
know. I know. I look at my 6-year-old and I'm like, what has happened? Like, I just want him to stay the way he is. He's at that
Oh my
perfect
goodness.
age, you know?
Yeah. You mentioned getting hurt in Iraq and being medevac out there, being in a coma. Has anyone heard of this before? Has anybody heard of this story before? And as you know what, I'm not even going to. If he says it, I believe him, and I'm gonna give him. And thank you very much, Unirock, for you know your
For your
service.
service.
Truly appreciated, and we're not gonna go there. But let's call him out for what everything truly is. You know what I'm saying? And Albie, I respect you, but I'm not gonna go there. If he said this happened, I'm gonna take his word. He mentioned his kid, I'm gonna take his word because no parent should ever go through all this, yeah. But what he is doing to this whole situation is all the way fucked up, period.
I
There's
want
no
to say
go ahead here.
that um, this is exactly what Katie wanted. He should have stayed out of it because now who's the one who's being attacked right now? More than Katie, in my opinion, about this. It's
What do you
Unirock.
mean?
I'm saying he should not have started talking about this at all. Katie did this on purpose. She used Unirock to perpetuate her false narratives, okay?
Mhm.
And Unirock should have said no. When Katie said, I'll send you over the information, he should have said no. That's what I feel like. I feel like she used him, to continue to
Nah,
perpetuate.
yeah. Sorry
Well,
to cut you short.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that she used him. You see, Unirock
I
is
think
a
she did.
follower and not a leader. So when you are a follower, you have no mind of your own. You're just like a little, I'm not going to say puppy dog, but you just follow. You don't think for yourself. You don't do what's right. You just follow. So he put himself there. So he's got to suffer the consequences now because he chose to do
Well,
this.
He
Go
chose
ahead,
to.
Ellie.
also,
Hold on one second.
also,
He chose to,
Mhm.
but I still think
yes.
Katie used him. I do. I think she used him to be to throw under the bus. You think she's going to defend Unirock
All
now? Go ahead. Sorry.
I don't no, I don't think Unirock cares because his live streams went from maybe 200 people viewing to in the thousands, like just about. Like and you look at his view counts, like even one from like 6 months ago, his really big ones maybe broke 2,000. Now,
hmm
within hours, they're breaking like 4,000, whatever. Like, so I think he was more than happy to get involved in this because of that.
Right.
Mhm.
I think he benefited off of this too, but I still don't think
Oh
that
yeah.
takes away from the fact that Katie knew what she was doing as well.
Yeah, she
She
definitely
needed
because she
help.
knows she knows what a puppety is. So he'll do
Yeah,
everything that she thinks.
right.
And it's like this is where I'm at here is that why isn't he doing his due information from Katie Joy? Because she said she gives him information, which we know she gives him information. So why isn't he doing or bouncing ideas off of her in talking about the lawyer? Katie Joy knew she had a lawyer. Why couldn't she say to me, you know what, you're in the wrong wagon, get on this right wagon, she did have a lawyer. She paid for the lawyer, but there was a bit of misunderstanding in regard to this because Katie brought out the situation when Miss Letitia said she was going to file court papers. She didn't file court papers. She confused this whole situation.
And I
So at
think
the end of
that
the day,
sorry, when
go ahead.
when she gave Unirock the information, I'm sure he didn't vet to see if she probably told him whatever she had to perpetuate her false. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah,
sure
but
she didn't give him correct information.
he's so gullible. You know,
Yeah.
it's to me, it sounds like he takes everything she says as fact. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You should know. He should
I
know
don't
Katie Joy better than anybody else.
I don't think he cares. I don't think either one of them really cares so much. I think that they're doing this with the goal of creating havoc or chaos. Like there's that video clip of where they're going live stream. This is back in I think like 2020 or something. They didn't realize that they were already live. They were, and they're planning out how the live stream's going to go. And he's coming out. He's telling her, "Oh yeah, I can make it sound like Steve said this. He said that. I can play this. You know what? They're talking about manufacturing like context basically, and I think that that's what they do with a lot of things, with a lot of people, anyways. Whatever suits them at that time, and I think that they're kind of more in this together.
Yeah.
Because this is why I also think they are in this together. Because we know any bad thing anybody says about Katie Joy, she's coming at you. To tell me Katie Joy didn't hear about this live that he did with, especially Molly Golightly and Justice for All, and give him everything that she felt he deserved to hear. How come she didn't mention not a peek about it? Not a peek.
Look at what Unirock said. While up on panel when he was seemingly, people want to call it throwing Katie under the bus, but what is it he said? He said that Katie would tell me how she has her sources, like people who clean people's houses, celebrities' houses, whatever. Like she would get in good with them or the family or whatever, and that's how she would get the information. But he's trying to make it sound like this is a negative thing because he's like, I thought that they were shady. I didn't like that. But Katie would love for that to be the case, and Katie would love for that to be out there because then it makes her look accredited, like she actually has sources. I mean,
Right.
I think that even much of that might have been kind of planned. I don't know. It's like Unirock's been doing this trolling shit for a long time. And it's what he does.
Uni admitted to faking beef with another creator for views and subs back in the day. But didn't you just say that the other day on Molly's channel? Oh, Molly, you got to hear. She tried to, and I'm just paraphrasing. She tried to cause chaos or friction between the two of us. Unirock, can you grow some balls, please? That's all you need to do.
He even said that he was going to do a video on it. He was going to do a video on it, he said.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I've seen his community post today with him asking other people to clip where Molly's slandering him or something and to send it to him.
Huh?
Yeah. He made a community post. I seen it as I was writing a community post. You know how you scroll through YouTube, and in his community post, he asked for people to send anything threatening that Molly has said about him.
Hi, the best. But you know, it's like, when are these two gonna learn? Because once again, I'm gonna say this, and it'll be here forever. I will be holding Unirock, Nonsense on the Web, and Katie Joy for the position Miss Letitia is in. How many times did Miss Letitia ask them to please stop? How many times, people? Countless times. Katie Joy made it her duty to demean, degrade, discredit, disparage Miss Letitia.
And now she's trying to think she's going to slither out like the slithering snake that she is and not talk about it anymore. Well, guess what? She's not getting away with this. So, sorry if I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This is unacceptable. Because you see, this is no different what she is doing. And then when she comes up against whoever, and then she wants to say, oh, people are attacking my kid. Look at what you've done to this woman, Katie Joy, what you, in my opinion, enticed other people to do to this woman. She is the breadwinner of her family, Katie Joy. She begged you. She even became, or she took the high road. Remember back in the day when Miss Letitia sent a message, which Katie Joy showed, and says, I wish you well? Remember that? Can anybody else remember?
Love you,
When
Llama
Miss
girl.
Hi,
I don't recall. No.
Miss Letitia sends a text message and says, take care of your family. I wish you well, all this and that. She
Mm-hmm.
was being the bigger person. And Katie Joy took all that and turned it to suit her own narrative.
Yep.
She
And put
does
Miss
this all
Letitia's
the
life in
time.
danger. She put Ms. Letitia's life in danger by saying that Ms. Letitia was carrying a concealed weapon across state lines.
Now, who does that?
Like
Who
she's a
the
horrible.
fuck does that?
Oh, she makes me so mad. I'm sorry.
That there was, in my opinion, there was intention behind that.
Yes.
There was full intention. It doesn't take a blind man not to see that. You know?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. This
And
is
she
so wrong on
is the
so many levels.
nonsense channel, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Everybody's opinion is different, but I think she's the nonsense channel. So
No, I think she's using somebody to be like how she used Unirock. She's using this person, which is, you know what? To this point, is like I don't even feel sad for them anymore. Albie, I put the link in the
I think she is the nonsense channel.
I
This is
think that
bullshit.
the only reason why I don't think that is because I seen the date that the page started, the Facebook page,
Mhm.
and it was and the original title of the page, like that doesn't make sense to me that it would be Katie, but I do kind of wonder if it was possibly Dre.
Here's the thing, though.
now just
How would that person be logged in on the nonsense channel on Without a Crystal Ball's page?
I
You know
think
what?
it's
At the
someone
end of the
working.
day,
I
we
think
can yeah. Go ahead,
Katie's
Aaron.
working with the person. Yeah. I definitely think
That's
Katie's
weird.
working with the person.
Yeah.
It's just the original title of the page and the date in which it started. Like that just doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't
I
mean that
think
it's
that's
not
the
her.
only
It just means
yeah.
I can't make sense of it. So
I think that's the only confusing part. But that screenshot
Keith,
doesn't
is
make
this the
sense.
same Keith? I'm sorry.
No,
Is
you're
this the
good.
same person? Keith,
what?
with all due respect, this is not the time for this bullshit. I don't mean bullshit in Morvan's case. I'm talking about in this one. We're not talking about this. Morvan is still the victim. Morvan is still laying there with no voice. Okay. We're talking about Unirock, this person that you admire, this person that you're going to bat for, is causing harm on this victim's mother, Keith.
Do you know Keith?
No, he's just an admirer of Unirock. He's been in here taking up for
Oh, okay.
Unirock all fucking evening.
Okay.
My
See,
goodness.
Llama Girl, you might be onto something. I think you might be onto something there, Llama Girl.
I think you took over.
What did she say? Hold on, let me see.
I think Llama Girl says that she thinks that Katie took over the account, like the Facebook account, and then the YouTube page or
She
channel or
did
whatever.
something because I have put out enough proof to prove that it's Katie. So until somebody proves me wrong, I'm going to say, in my opinion, it's her.
I'm not going to say it's her. I'm going to say she's using somebody else. And that's
she's involved, that's for sure.
She's involved, yes. But that's what I'm also going to say again. Look, in my opinion, she uses her audience, the people that she knows are vulnerable, to do her dirty work. That's the way I feel, in my opinion. Just for legal purposes. Let me be clear about that.
F Bear, Katie's probably an admin mod of the Nonsense channel. I just showed screenshots of that today. She has no mods. She has no admins. Never has.
The channel, yeah.
Justice Wall, do you mind joining us for a little while? I have something to ask you. I'm not going to put you on the spot or anything, I promise you. So here's the clip. You guys, my brain is fried. I'm telling you, fried. Is it FBI Steve? No, I don't think FBI Steve is going to jeopardize himself. The word nonsense uses the phrases the same as KJ uses. Absolutely. Absolutely. So wouldn't that also tell you if, these people are so familiar with KJ, and her demeanor and how she maneuvers herself, that it would be somebody that she probably is subscribed to her or follows her. Just my thoughts.
Yeah.
Just my thoughts.
I mean, you guys are entitled to your opinion, just like I'm entitled to mine. And I think it's her. But that's just my opinion. And if she can prove me wrong, I stand corrected. You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to admit that I'm wrong.
Yeah, they are all very valid and very possible scenarios. And anyone could be right.
I love Llama Girl to the end of the earth. Absolutely. But what I have been going through these past few days, as I said, I do not drink, but I so badly needed a drink today. Honestly. So
that's okay.
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, man, it's like, to listen to him is like, this is the after effects of listening. My brain is fucking fried, people. Come on. Words can't even come out my mouth properly, honest to God. And when he sits there and says, Rachel, run, girl. Run. What about Navy? Why do I feel so bad for Navy? Every time I hear Navy's voice, I just want to somehow the other jump through that screen, grab him up, and keep him safe.
Thanks, LB.
I don't.
LB, I love LB. I watch you all the time, girl.
I told LB to come up and put the thing in. I didn't mean. I hope she didn't take offense to what I said. I really don't. I didn't mean it in an offensive way.
No, LB, come up. We would love to talk to you.
Awesome today. Honestly, Navy needs rescuing. Navy, in the next video that I do watch, we need to come up with a safe word in case you need rescuing.
Like blink twice or something. No, wait, he's never on camera. That's right.
See him.
Like clear your voice or clear your throat like twice, like or like
when will we get this all back? What really matters, born and allowing his loved ones to visit him. Amen. It's like, don't play with sickness. Fine. Resume all your forms when he's back. You know what I'm saying? Just choose your battles. That's all it is. Just choose your battle.
I feel bad. I feel bad because people really don't understand what stress can do to you.
What's happening to Miss Letitia, Tia?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. People just don't understand, like, stress. And even if you try to avoid it, it's hard to avoid it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And she's not a creator. So she's not like us where we kind of get used to it. You know what I mean? But you never really get used to it. But with Miss Letitia, it was just coming at her so many different directions. I can understand how somebody can literally have a mental breakdown from that. You know?
Mm-hmm. And think about, just put yourself in, I mean, any of us, I think, could, put ourselves in Miss Letitia's shoes. She takes care of her family. Okay. Throughout the day, I'm sure she's got her son on her mind. She's got to deal with work. She's got to deal with her home. She's got to deal with what's happening on that side. It's a lot. It's a lot,
Yeah.
especially if you are a mother yourself. This pisses
Right.
me off. Honestly, it pisses me off.
It does. It makes me really mad.
How many times did she ask them to please leave it alone? Wait, hold on. Okay, quit. Okay, Millylyn, you're the best right now. You look like your face is slimming down, and I think you look good either way. But the last couple of videos, you look great. You're my best friend.
Oh,
You
you
can tell me that
do.
every
Dude,
day.
Renee,
I was
you
gonna say
do.
You need
in the
to stop.
beginning, I was gonna ask you if like you're losing weight or something because
Yeah.
it really looks like you're losing weight.
Where? From my head up?
No, you are losing weight. You can tell. And another thing too, Renee, you have the most beautiful complexion. Just to let you know.
No,
I've
you
always
know how.
wanted to tell you that.
Thank you. But you know how dark I've gotten because I am in my yard every second day. Can I tell you all something? This fucking
That's
grass of
okay.
mine is driving me insane. Insane. We've been having so much rain that I'm cutting my grass every fucking second day. My dad even bought me a ride on lawnmower. And I'm like, just leave me with my electric mower. I can do patterns and everything for you. Leave me with my electric mower. I'm good. So I'm in that fucking hot sun. I'm talking about from the time I get home from taking my kids to school. 7 o'clock when I walk in, I change my shoes. I'm outside in the front yard trying to make this yard look spick and span. And by the time the kids come home, they say, "No, mommy, you are becoming obsessed now." And my dad was just shouting at me. He's like, "No, why did I buy you a ride on lawnmower?" I said, "When I'm comfortable with it, you keep it, you ride on it, go to the backyard, you ride on the backyard, but leave the front." Oh my goodness, it's just so much. But thank you so much, Millylyn. I appreciate that. Because I can tell you guys, it's been like go, go, go. As I said, my whole weekend now is gone. My daughter's actually going to a university for kickoff for her robotics, the one that's in middle school. And then a week later, it's my high schooler that goes to her first competition. And it's like, and get out my house now. That's all I want. I want some peace. Can I have peace? That's all I want.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, but it's like even Max, even when they're not around, you feel empty. Do you get that, Eva?
I get it.
I do. Like,
Didn't your daughter just go to college? EKC?
yep, my youngest. Yep, my youngest. I'm not muted, am I? Okay, yeah. Yes, my youngest. I just dropped her off at college a little over a week ago.
Aw,
Yep.
I'm sure that's sad. And a happy kind of sad. You know what I mean?
Yes, I'm happy for her, and I know she's excited. I know she's having a great time, and I'm happy for that. But it's like I mean, I just look back and I think when they were little, like my two youngest ones, when they were little, because they were only like 15 months apart, like there were days where I'd be like, I can't wait till we're out of this stage or whatever, because they're little kids. They're either getting along great or they're fighting, but they're always getting into shit, you know? And
Yeah.
I just remember wishing and just waiting for these days to be over. And now I would give anything just to go back to those days. Like
Yeah.
Hey, I would
anything,
honestly
you know,
do. And
it's
I
hard.
cannot wait for the grandbaby to come. My son was just like, and she's
Mhm.
active. I was like, just the way you are. Because when I gave birth to my son, he was just over 10 pounds.
Yep.
And I
Same
said,
here.
okay, your time is coming, son, because you were just as hyperactive. So you're gonna get to find out.
I know that has
Yeah,
to be hard when they get older, though, like that. And They're going to
Yeah,
live
It,
off by themselves. You
just
know.
savor this time. That's all I can say to you. Just savor this time. I'm sitting with my 20-year-old, which I refuse to let go of. And I'm like, no, girl, it's so hot out there. Stay at home. I got you. You know, you don't have to pay anything. Just save your money. It's fine. I'd do anything. Just, we have so much fun together,
Yeah. Yeah.
And now it's all
mm-hmm.
about, it's just worrisome. It truly is worrisome.
It is.
Especially in the world today.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm like, I sense.
I'm just reading the comments.
Oh, you want
I'm
a
loving these
grandbaby?
comments.
Hint, hint.
Dorm life. Dorm life is amazing. Hey, it scares me. It truly scares me. You don't even have an inkling of fear. Not fear, but
I do. No,
concern.
I do. I
You do.
like I keep worrying about like I know that this is gonna sound horrible, but like human trafficking or something. Like I keep telling my daughter, do
Yeah.
not go with strangers, do not leave campus, do not do anything. Just and I keep telling her, I keep trying to remind her because like every so often when the three of my kids are together, it like dawns on me like, holy shit, like I raised three freaking kids to adulthood and they're alive, and
Yeah.
none of them are maimed or anything. Like, holy shit. And I told my daughter, I'm like, remember how I say this all the time? Well, guess what? Now the responsibility is on you. You do not throw my good work down the drain. You come home to me alive and all in one piece every fucking time.
Right.
And I'm terrified of like these things I'm never worried about, but oh my God, I'm worried about the stupidest things now. It seems like, I don't know.
You
I
become
can't,
paranoid.
yeah,
Because I was
very.
just watching on Netflix, which it's like, why do I always find the weirdest fucking things that attract me on Netflix? The most hated man on the internet. You know how it's like it's about this guy that was basically like revenge porn that he puts on the internet.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, why do I have to watch this? Now I'm gonna fucking become paranoid about my kids and their phone, which they know don't send no pictures, don't do shit like this. Don't
Right.
do it. But it's just like I need to stop. I need a vacation. Tia, can I come to Ohio? Just for a week. That's all
You
I
don't
need
want
is
to
a
come
week.
to Ohio. There's nothing to do here. You're better off going to like
Oh,
California or Las Vegas.
I
We can
think that
go
that's where
together.
Unirock is from.
Who?
I
Who?
think that's where Uni lives, is Ohio.
Oh no, never
Really?
mind. Okay. Nah, no, no.
Yeah, I don't know what part. I have no idea what part. I know it's the state he's from.
I will
Lord.
definitely still try. No, I don't. If anybody says to me, go on a vacation, it's like no. I have to have at least one of my kids. Have to.
Well,
I will
that's
go
like
insane.
now, yeah. Now that they're gone, like I want to plan this trip for like next summer when like my daughter's home from college and my middle son, he's going to college here locally. So when he's out from college and hopefully my oldest son can get a couple of weeks vacation. But I want to do like this 2 to 3 week like trip, like taking a train across the country. Like Amtrak offers these specials and everything, and you get like sleeping cabin. They stop at certain cities along the way for a few hours and shit. Like it takes a while, but it's like you see the whole country just about, you just drive right across the country. And like I really want to do that with my kids next summer. So I,
That would
I'm
be
I'm
awesome. That
yeah,
would
I'm
truly be
trying to
That
awesome.
does
price it out
sound
now.
awesome.
My
Yeah,
parents always
it's
said we're
what I
just
really
glad
want to do.
we didn't have to use your college fund for buying.
But you
uh,
have to go on vacation without the kids, Renee.
no, no. Tia, I'll be honest with you, my husband and I have always had this philosophy is that if our kids can't go, we will not go.
Wow.
We have never ever been on in the 28 years that I'm with my husband, I think we've probably been on a date twice. Twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, a date. I mean, it's not that date's not a vacation. So I mean,
No, I'm just
why not go
saying we
on
don't
more
even go
dates?
on vacation like maybe him and I. No, because for the most part, my husband works out. So
Yeah.
when he does come home, it's like it's just us. You know, he wants to be with all of us. So even though that my parents are here now, you know how hard it is. It's like, oh nah, I don't understand. Leave me in my room. I'll put a do not disturb sign, and I'll be good. And
Yeah.
then I won't be able to get away from Max. Max won't be.
Yeah, that's what I found over the past few years. Like the kids are all gone, but then there's the fucking dog, and it's taking up half the bed. It's
Right?
like, come on.
I won't even kid you. The other night, 2 nights ago, Max kicks me off my pillow. Literally kicks me off my pillow. Makes himself comfortable. I wonder if I still got the picture. He's comfortable, and I'm like on the edge of, and I got a California king bed, and I'm on the flipping edge of the bed because Abigail, my youngest one, she sleeps with me majority of the time. You know, she's sprawled out, and then you got Max. Max is now propped up on the fucking pillow, and I'm off the bed. I'm like, no, Max got the best life ever. Honestly, he truly does have the best life. Max is
I can't wait
hilarious.
until we get a dog. We don't have one.
Tia, you know, I never ever grew up with animals, you know.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have any pets?
No, because in our condo we can't have any.
Oh,
So.
okay. Yeah. All right.
Fortunately. So when we move into a house, we'll be able to get one, obviously. But in the condo, they don't allow pets.
They don't?
I mean, I guess probably small pets,
Oh.
maybe. But I want an Alaskan Malamute, and those are not small. So
Now,
they're huge, aren't they?
yeah, yeah.
Now,
That's what I want.
Coffee cake. I'm wishing for cake now. Unbelievable, you guys. Unbelievable.
What are you wishing for?
Somebody's talking about coffee cake.
Cake?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna want cake.
Cake that you eat.
Yeah, I want cake.
I want cake. Yeah.
Right?
It's like, damn. Last night I was actually finishing a video, and just out of nowhere, I went to my fridge and I saw blueberries. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Those blueberries were huge as if I don't know where my dad found it. And I ended up eating blueberries with granola and yogurt last night. And I'm not, you know how you just have a small portion. It was so good. I went for seconds and thirds.
And that sounds good.
This was probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, no, this is so wrong. This is so wrong.
I think I do most of my eating in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Me too.
And that's not good, eh? That is not good, you guys.
They say it's not.
But I tell you something, that's my favorite to do, to be in the kitchen. And I must just have everybody around me. I'll do the cooking. I'll do everything because I love cooking. And everybody must just be around the kitchen and I'll do the cooking. Don't come mess with my kitchen because I will kick you out. And I'm happy. I'm happy just doing that, honestly.
I don't like cooking, but I do it.
Why?
I like it, but I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. I like baking. And I like my air fryer.
Stop.
Yeah, I love my air fryer.
Stop.
I have to have my air fryer. You don't like it?
I don't like the air fryer. I don't know. Like, maybe
so
it's just the one we
easy.
had or whatever. Yeah, I don't. Just some things tasted weird coming out of it. But I mean, I can live without a fryer. Period. I don't need like a deep fryer or whatever. Although we did have one and it was fun. Like my daughter and I made donuts and shit. It was a lot of fun. But really, I'm happy with the frying pan in the oven.
I like my air fryer, but I don't like French fries in the air fryer though. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, then that's really all I used it for. Like I don't know, like chicken or whatever. I didn't really fry that much or whatever. But yeah, it was French fries because I'll buy a thing of potatoes and I get this awesome slicer that slices the French fries up in just one swoop, and then I would fry them. Oh my God, that was so good. That was good. That was so good.
I love homemade French fries.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tia, let me tell you this with homemade. My kids will tell you. Well, we use. I've been in the States now. My son is 25. Will be 26 years next year. I've always gotten curry powder, like spices, from home. In all the 20 something years we've been here, my parents always send it to us every year. So we take the French fries and we put curry powder on the French fries and we douse it just a little bit of vinegar. The best thing you'll ever taste. Trust me.
That sounds good.
It's
Yeah, it
so
does sound
good.
good.
It's so, so good. But like I said, I just love being in the kitchen. I can whip up things. I just love cooking. I absolutely do. And my kids will tell you. If they walk in their door and they do not smell food, they'll say, Mom, are you okay?
That's like
Honestly.
me with makeup. If I don't have on makeup, my kids know, and my fiance knows something's not right. Yeah. hmm
Wow. It's like,
Because it's
no.
just something I enjoy doing, like it's therapeutic for me. So if I
Yeah.
don't do it, then they're going to be like, is she sick? Are you okay? You know,
Net beef from Canada, my best dish that everybody loves. And I just get, when they say, can we have this, a spare ribs?
yeah. What is your
Everybody,
best dish?
everything is my best dish. If I can toot my own horn. I just love being in the kitchen, honestly. And as I promise you, if one of my kids were here, they ask me if they walk through their door and they don't smell food. Mom, are you okay? What did you do today? To say, well, why did you have time to cook? That's what they'll do. And I'm like, no, I just decided not to cook. We'll go out, we'll do something. And that's something I don't do very frequently. It's fucking expensive to go out and eat nowadays. It is
It
so
is.
expensive. The other day, my dad was wishing for what you call this shit, man? That seafood broil for a
What's that?
family of 4. Seafood broil. Where you get
Seafood.
you get the
Okay.
crab, the everything. You just put it out on the table and everybody eats. For a
I
family of
want to
4,
try that one day.
it's $300. I'm like, no, I'm not looking to feed my whole neighborhood. No, this won't even get me to feed half my family. I said, no, you're ridiculous. So I went to the grocery store, ended up buying everything myself and doing it myself. And the kids were like, Mom, that was good. I said, don't lie. They said, no, that was good. I'm like, okay. Because it's expensive, man. I don't know how people are doing it nowadays. And the saddest thing about it is that there's 8 of us living here. Okay. I spend like $550 a week on food. What about
Yeah,
those people that don't have? That is
I mean,
heartbreaking.
it is.
It's sad. It truly is sad. And thank God gas is coming down.
It's about
Yeah.
time.
That's about damn
Yeah.
time because I'm so sick and tired of paying all these expensive prices for gas. And the cheapest here by us now, I saw this morning, was $3.09, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's better
At
than
least,
what it was.
right? To fill my gas, $30. It's like, no, absolutely not. Just I'll have to go sell myself for gas. We're not gonna do that.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. But you guys, as per usual, it's been amazing. I truly adore. I owe EKCN Tia a huge apology. The last time I had you guys on my channel, I didn't give you a shout out or put your channels down in my description box, which
It's
I
okay.
do apologize from the bottom of my heart. So wrong.
I do it.
So
I do
wrong.
it all the time. I do the same thing all the time. I never remember. I'm horrible at it. But
I try
you're
to
cool. Don't worry about
remember.
it. All good. I try
Yeah.
to, yeah, but I just don't always
I'm bad
succeed.
with it sometimes too.
I truly appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And like I say, for number
Yes.
one, Aaron, people don't like me because he associates with you. But now that we're sister wives, I'm not going anywhere. Wait here, your time is coming and become a sister wife. Just
Oh Lord, people always got something to say,
yeah.
Yep.
And especially
Mhm.
now, I don't know what's going to be in store because a Unirock I know is going to come after me.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
curious
Believe
to see
my
where this is gonna go.
he's actually been
what's that?
catching a lot of shit from after Molly's stream.
Well,
Havoc.
look at how he acted.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it's well deserved. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's just he doesn't usually catch that much shit. I'm just kind of surprised to see that. I mean, pleasantly surprised, but nonetheless.
And he seems to be
So
loving the attention, right?
yeah, yeah.
But
I
it
mean, he's
seems as
actually
though
lost some
people
subs.
are mad at him.
Yeah, they are like I've had a couple of his diehards like in my live stream chats, like the past two streams I did, which is kind of odd. I mean, they're welcome. Don't get me wrong, but like they were there not to mess with me. They were there like to talk shit about uni, you know. So I don't know.
You know
Wow.
what?
I don't
Sorry to
know.
cut you guys short. This is so right. Your Nana's not drunk. This is so right. You know, my electric bill, the most I used to pay is
Holy
probably,
shit!
I'm not even talking about, I'd say max I used to pay was 350. Do you know what's in my electric bill now? Nothing under $1,000.
What?
Yep.
Ours hasn't been that high. I mean, that's wow, that's
That's
crazy.
expensive.
Because we
Yeah.
have our ACs on 24/7. 24/7. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. That's why I say I feel so
Wow.
guilty at times because, you know, I was like, not everybody is having things easy, you know? Good, should I
Yeah.
say.
Hmm.
It's just so heartbreaking. And just the other day, my daughter came because, you know, my children truly think that, you know, we can provide for everybody. She takes lunch for 3 different people. And so we go to Sam's Club on a Friday, get all her lunch stuff so we can buy in bulk. And it's like, you know what, Mama, what you do is fantastic. My bill was one, oh no, never mind. But at least you know, when your kids do something like this, it makes you so feel good within yourself is that you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They're learning good things to do for other people. You know, it's not just
Right.
about them.
Right. Yeah.
So no matter what, and she always says she takes for one, but she'll always take like a second because you never know who's having a bad day that day. I'm like, oh, proud of my kids.
Mhm.
So
That's
proud of my
awesome.
kids.
It is. It is.
And you know, I give my son now. My son is in high school. He thinks, oh no, it's no. Can't let people see me bringing lunch to school. You know, Mom, can you give me cash? I'm like, okay. You're always giving the cash to somebody else. It's like, son.
That's what my
The-
son does too.
you see?
Hmm.
Thank
My
you.
12-year-old, like, he'll take money to school for extras, and then he'll come home and say, "Oh, I bought this person this, that person that."
Oh, you see?
And I'll be like, "Okay, you can do that only sometimes, not every single time, because then you won't have anything for yourself, you know."
Yeah.
But it's his
My
choice.
my
No.
middle kid, my younger son, he's done this for as long as I can remember. He thanks me for dinner after every time I make dinner.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah. Like I'm still like when I hear him say, I'm just still like, oh, you're welcome. But I mean, like the first time he did it, and it dawned on me, it was years ago, and I'm like, what? You know, but and he does it. I mean, he's 19 now, and he still thanks me for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
it's amazing. That is such a good feeling.
My kids always, before they sit down, they say, "Thank you, Mom," and then they'll sit down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
oh.
That
Yeah.
is.
That is fantastic. And that's why I always say it always starts in the home. Always
Mhm.
starts in the home.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
important to
dear.
teach kids, you know, mannerisms, and just to be grateful for what you have
Hmm.
around you, you know?
Yeah. And not to be,
Mhm.
oh, yes. And this is a lesson I just taught my child the other day because she's laying on the bed and nobody wants to bath Max. I always get stuck bathing Max. And this was like probably close to 11 o'clock at night. I said, but why are you doing this here? The only thing that you'll need to do is just bath Max. So I ended up just like whatever went, I gave Max a bath. So as I'm in my bathroom, sorting Max out, My 12-year-old says to me, Mom, why are you using that hair dryer? I'm like, what hair dryer do you want me to use? Oh, Max's hair dryer. I said, which is Max's hair dryer? The Dyson. I'm like, oh, fuck no. Fuck no. You said, Mom, you're swearing. I said, so you telling me this $600 Dyson that I bought that don't ever buy, if you guys have 3, 4 hair, whatever, don't you buy the Dyson. So all the time you have been drying Max with a fucking $600 Dyson.
I can't remember what it's called.
Are you kidding me? I said, no.
Dyson?
So why didn't you return it? I said, I forgot about it. But obviously
That is
you
one
using it
pampered
to dry
dog.
Max,
Oh my
I'm
God,
telling
that's
you,
funny.
Max has the best life. Max has the best life ever. Oh, Kimberly Rotten Mom, how are you? She hasn't been
Hey.
feeling well. And happy belated birthday. Her birthday was not so
Happy
long.
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Yes. It was a
Renee,
Virgo baby.
Renee, where are you from again?
I'm from South Africa, Durban, South Africa.
I
Oh,
thought
good
so.
night, RL. But I'm telling you, I'm going to say this again. I'm the best cook. I'm going to toot my own horn. I'm the best cook ever.
Oh my God. I'm going to tell that story at work, I think, about the dog being blow dried with the Dyson.
She's
Yes,
living.
It's freaking funny.
I will call my 12-year-old, yeah. Honest to God, man. When I heard fucking Max gets dried with a fucking $600 Dyson. Hell no. Hell to the no. Hi, Goose. That is ridiculous.
It's funny though.
I even forgot about the Dyson because when I bought it, the way everybody hyped it up, but it's not all that. It doesn't work for my hair or my girl's hair. And I just but I just left it in the cupboard where the towel stays. Now clearly I know my 12-year-old uses it to dry me.
We'll try the dog.
Aren't those expensive?
Yes, I paid $600 for it, Chia.
How much?
$600.
Oh,
Yeah, you heard
forget
that right.
it. Isn't there a hair blow dryer? A lot of people get their hair blow dryer.
You know the one Tati uses when she dries her makeup? Have you ever watched Tati's videos?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You know the Dyson? She just uses the drying part. You got to touch the brush and all that. That's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It's ridiculous. I don't know why the hell I didn't return it. Oh, there you go. Lama says the best. Yeah, but Lama girl, you have that good hair. We have the number. Well, what's mine? 3C, whatever it is. Hi, Goose. Hope you're well. I have a great. You know what? That ordinary hair dryer you get from Walmart, $20, that works perfect for me, and it lasts me. I can't even tell you how long. The flat iron I had, I think, lasted me 12 years. I remember paying $12 for it at Walmart them years ago. So unfucking believable. Max gets blow dried with the Dyson.
It's funny.
The next time,
yeah, I heard those hair dryers are good too.
Which
one? Lalange or whichever you said right there. I heard those were good hair blow dryers.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. And I just, you know what? I had a Dyson vacuum, and my heart was just broken because the one day my husband decided to suck up water with it. Oh, I was pissed.
Okay, so tell me this before we go. What's so special about that vacuum?
The Dyson? Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
I just want to know because I like vacuums, and I've always wanted one.
You know
one
what
of the
I suggest you
Dysons.
do? Right off duty, Blanca. Max gets a Dyson sponsor.
I want one of them, but I'm not paying $600 for that.
No, I'm going to tell you this from experience. If you want a cordless vacuum, go for the Shark. Do not go for the Dyson. Go for
I
the
heard
Shark.
the Shark is good too, but that's
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah, but it's not as expensive as a Dyson.
But there's nothing special about it, the Dyson.
No, no. Mm-mm.
So,
The battery runs out too quick, in my opinion.
so then why do so many
'Cause of,
people buy it?
I think it's just because of the name brand. That's my
Really?
opinion. Yeah,
Well,
it
there
really
has to be
will.
something special about it, Renell.
No, there's nothing. To my knowledge, absolutely nothing.
Okay. Then I won't even
Honestly,
consider buying it, even if it goes on sale.
even when it goes on sale, how much do you save on it? I don't think it's less than $50 if their sale price. I don't know.
I've seen them on sale before. I don't know how much it was.
Can you get a Shark in Canada? I don't know. I don't live in Canada, Nikki.
I'm sure you can.
I'm sure.
Yeah, like on Amazon, maybe.
No way, There's no way you got your Dyson for half off. Where did you shop? I want to know. Oh! While we're on the topic, I'm totally off topic. Does anybody else have dirt cheap in their state? It's
Have
like
what?
it's called dirt cheap.
No.
It's like a store like Target, whatever they don't sell, whatever they have a huge inventory of, they'll send it to this place and they sell it for a fraction of what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
We have that kind of store here in Alabama. When I say those people know me so well, they're like, "Hi, Mrs. Smith." Yep, there's my children. Mama, come stand here. Can you? Yeah, Mama.
That's how it is when I walk into Sephora.
You feel targeted? No, don't feel targeted, Mama. Can you guys hear my baby? Can you guys
Yeah.
hear my baby? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you tell these beautiful people what hair dryer you use?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes, Mama.
I can't see.
No, I'm not going to show her.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not going to show my baby.
Okay.
Can you tell these beautiful people what hair dryer you use to dry Max after you bought them? Which hair dryer you use?
Me?
Yes. Which hair dryer do you use?
I use the Dyson.
My $600 Dyson she uses to dry Max.
Yeah, because so you see, we're not using it. So why not use it on our beautiful dog? Yeah, right, Max?
Yeah. Yeah. You all need to be brought down, right back down and humbled. Honest to God.
See, you're beautiful.
Hi, Nick. Hope you're well. Happy belated birthday. You guys, Nick also celebrated his birthday, I think about a week ago. So if you guys can
Happy
wish him happy
belated.
birthday. Yes, dirt cheap is the best, most fantastic thing ever. Better with the Irish. If you come into Alabama, check out dirt cheap. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Okay, I'm going to sound myself out. I was buying stuff for my grandbaby. Do you know I got a brand new crib? I'll actually, can you text Liam and ask Liam to send me a picture of Bella's crib, please? On my children's life, I paid $10 for this crib. $10. Brand new. The only thing that was wrong was the box. The packaging of the box was destroyed. That's it.
It was destroyed.
You know, it was just like, what's what I'm looking for? It was not broken, but you could see it was damaged. Damaged. That's the word I'm looking for.
Right.
That was all that's wrong with it. Oh, Steve. Steve, you bald. I don't know. Maybe this is the best thing. What you call it? Gosh. Gerard Cosmetics is having a certain amount off. They have this thing called Hair AF. and it is absolutely fantastic. My mom uses it. Fantastic. Just wanted to let you know, Steve. Rest in peace, luscious locks and Steve. You're on mute, Aaron. You're on mute.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Apparently, um, Unirock, I don't know where this might be on his Rock-a-Lot community page or something, but maybe it might even just be for members only. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it is this was obtained. But anyways, he put in this long post or whatever about why he's not going live tonight. And this one part he put in PS, I'm not responsible for anyone being in any hospital. I know you wanted to hear me deny that one, LOL.
Read that again.
I'm not, he said to PS, I'm not responsible for anyone being in any hospital. And then in parentheses, I know you wanted to hear me deny that one, LOL. And then PPS, yes, I'm aware of the large amounts of peeps talking about all this. So here's my response. But if, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, this is funny. So, but if they are lying, trolling, or just really dumb, I'll ignore them. Like they claim that KJ paid me to cover this or something. That one's hilarious. And it also shows us who the honest peeps are and who's not. Like, I didn't realize people were blaming him for someone being in the hospital. And I find it just kind of weird how he's like, P.S. I'm not responsible for anyone being in a hospital. Like, what the fuck?
Of course he's going to say that.
I told you all, Uni is a wuss. I told you all.
Oh, and he said, hey, guys, do me a favor and grab every clip of Molly lying about me and insulting me so I can have it for my case.
Remember, I said that's what he said.
I will hook you up if you put your channel name in the edit so I can shout you out, and Busy will give you cookies. Thanks. What the fuck?
Do it yourself.
Stop holding Busy hostage and also let Busy go. It's my little son's birthday today. He's 17. He's my son that has autism, and he's the best boy on earth. I adore him. Happy birthday to him, Crispy. Can you tell when I give us his name? Hope he has a fantastic day. Is flip-flop a type of fish? No one should trust Uni or KJ.
He's the most annoying. Ugh.
People are saying he is part of all the stress he caused Miss Letitia. And I agree with that. He's part of her stress. How many times did she ask, she was even on Unirock's channel, wasn't Miss Letitia, in his comments?
Yeah.
And she asked him to please leave her and her family alone. And he refused.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm so tired, but I have to stay up for my hubby. Oh.
All he had to do is just leave them alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence, research, find the proper information. Don't go off of hearsay.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Not scared. Everyone, Uni would totally go live if he had something to talk about. He ain't afraid of no heat. He eats ghost peppers and knobs. Even pure coincidence, no stream. Yeah, because he's shitting himself at this point, in my opinion. Wait now, hold on. Ellen, you have traumatized me so much, honestly. First of all, with that Todd eating that cupcake, which is like, fuck, I wish I could just erase that from my mind. And secondly, what you reporting on Unirock? Hold on.
What?
Just hold on. Oh no, sorry. Remember when oh man, Unirock was walking the dog.
Oh, the Chihuahua. Yeah. Chihuahua, yes. I have that. I have it.
Can you not share my screen? That is fucking hilarious.
Give me a second here. I have to find it. I know who sent it to me. I just have to find. I'm already in my email. I just have to find the email. It was a while ago. Yeah, he's afraid of chihuahuas. They attack them.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Unirock used to do when Periscope was a thing. He would go out for walks and he would just do a Periscope and he would just sit there and talk and talk and talk. Well, then this one night he's getting attacked by a dog and it's a chihuahua. He's like, "Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from me!" Oh, here it is. I got it.
Can you not share my screen?
I think I can. Why is it? How do I download this? There we go.
Max, put it. Max.
It's downloading because I don't know
Okay.
where I had it. I got the email, so I'm just
We're
downloading it
waiting
again.
patiently.
So let's see here. I'm opening up, finding it in Finder. How is it that I can share a screen? Okay, yeah, it'll let me do a video file. All right.
It's all fine. We all needed this law. Honestly, we did. We truly all. My Tia's gonna find out.
Come on, show in Finder. My computer is so slow. What happened? Wait, did I get lost again? Did we lose Renelle?
Yeah, we lost her now.
Okay, this time it wasn't me. Man, my internet's all screwy tonight. I don't know what the hell's wrong. All right, let's see. Why isn't this pulling up?
Does she have to share her screen?
No,
No,
I can.
Close the door, please.
Okay, there it is. I got it. Okay. Let me do this so I don't lose it. Oh no, it did save under today. Okay, cool. That must mean I don't have it on my computer at this moment. Okay, cool. That makes things easier. All right, so share video file.
Steve, you took over Erin's channel earlier, so now it's her time to take over somebody else's channel. Max, come here, pumpkin. Come here, son.
Oh, Suzanne, Aaron, every channel. Your point is.
Hi, Miss Suzanne.
Come on, computer, it's so fucking slow. Why? You're so slow. There we go. Come on. It's like pulling teeth.
Chihuahua has never attacked anyone.
Coming. It should be loaded any second now. Now I get the pinwheel going, so it should go.
My Chihuahua has never attacked anyone, but she'll let you know if she's upset with you.
Okay, so it's shown down below. I don't know.
There we go.
If you.
Whoa.
Go. Okay, so here it is again. Just for the so people have context here. This was Periscope back when Periscope was a thing. Unirock would do a Periscope while going out for a walk at night, and this night he was getting attacked by a Chihuahua. So now we know what we're watching. Here we go.
What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, puppy? You're not supposed to be on the street. You're gonna get run over, dude. What? This is my road too. Go, get out of here, Chihuahua. You're not biting my foot. I'll kick you. You'll be like a football. You'll be like a football, bro. I swear to God, bro, you about to turn into a football, motherfucker. That's right. I like Chihuahuas. Why are you doing this? We could have a good relationship. Okay, sorry. He was trying to bite my toe. Oh my God, your freaking little dog mouth is so small you wouldn't even be able to bite my toe, bro. Whoa! What? Get out of here, crazy! I won't hurt you. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. Get out of here. I know ninjutsu, motherfucker. You should see this little dog. He's so cute. He's trying his best to act all mean. He gets all scared when when I dashed at him, he got all scared, and I feel bad now. I didn't hurt him. I didn't touch him. Hey, what are you doing? Are you coming back for more? Oh, I got a lot. I'll give you a lot, my dude. Oh, I can dish it out. That's right. Why don't you go ask those ghost roosters about me, motherfucker? God damn, he's chasing me up the street. Okay, now I'm back. So,
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that again.
Unirock sounded more scared than the dog.
Weird.
Funny. Oh my god, that's funny.
So he was scared of the Chihuahua, pretty much.
Yeah, it just kept attacking him. You hear Unirock's like carrying on with a straight man. Wow, what are you doing? Get off my foot! It's funny. I love it. I love it. Good doggy.
He
Wow.
sounded more petrified than anything else.
Oh, what's this? What's Serenity says? A little birdie said that she claimed someone in her home was playing with her phone, that this minor person clicked on the link and donated money on accident.
Huh? I wasn't trying to figure this out.
I'm guessing that they're talking about Katie and the reason that she gave to GoFundMe to get a refund. I'm guessing. I don't know. Am I wrong with that, Rose Serenity?
Rock Serenity, let us know if that's what you're talking about.
That's a different kind of excuse.
What we were talking about earlier, Tia, is the fact that what excuse did she give GoFundMe, or what reasoning did she give GoFundMe to actually get a refund? Because from the videos and from her postings that I saw, she believed that Miss Letitia got a lawyer. She knew Miss Letitia got a lawyer. She also admitted that she donated because she wanted Miss Letitia to see Mavon, which she also admits that she knows Miss Letitia went to see Mavon. So what was her reasoning behind getting a successful refund from GoFundMe?
She's never really, I don't know, she's never really given the reason. She said, all she ever said was she told GoFundMe her story and they believed her.
Which story? Because from the videos that I've watched and from her postings, she admitted to she donated because Miss Letitia needed to see her son, which she said Miss Letitia saw her son. And then she said that Letitia needed an attorney, which she knows Miss Letitia had an attorney. So
wouldn't Miss Letitia know why though?
I don't know. And I'm not gonna go there right now.
Yeah, because I do remember Katie saying she feels as though she was misled.
Yeah.
I remember that part. But
so did she defraud to get her refund? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because the only reason why we're under the assumption that she was refunded anything due to like fraud or whatever is because Katie said that that's the case. Like no one's confirmed this. So what if she's not telling the truth? What if she told GoFundMe some other bullshit reason for wanting or deserving of a refund or whatever? So that's my thinking.
Exactly. This is what we're saying. So, and Unirock even knows this. He even said if it was a fraudulent, then they would have shut it down, but they didn't shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you guys mean.
I like my $1.99 I once donated to KJ. I know she bought some cheap wine with those donuts.
And this we know. GoFundMe contacted Miss Letitia to ask her about hating Joey Ortelia, right? That we know, but we just wanted to find out what was the excuse for wanting it. Somebody is talking about me. I'm choking, and it's like they're not talking good about.
I don't know, but I'm going to get going because it's 11:30
So am
here,
I.
and I want to get some sleep. So,
Thank
but thank
you
you for
so
having me
much
on.
for
I had a
having me.
great time. Yes, I always have a great time on your channel. It's always fun.
You guys, thank you so much for being here. I
Thank
truly
you for
appreciate you
having
guys
me.
from the bottom of my heart. It's always a pleasure to have you guys, both Letitia. Lord, you know, Letitia's on my heart.
Yeah.
Please have a wonderful night, you guys. Please be safe out there. Thank you so much once again, Tia. Love you to
Thank you for
pieces.
having me.
Aaron, love you to pieces. Got you, girl.
Thank you for having me.
We're sister wives for
You
life.
too.
You guys, thank you so much to everybody for joining us. Hope you guys have a fantastic one. Please be safe out there, you guys. And
Bye,
please
everyone.
watch who
Bye,
you'll
bye,
pay
T.
attention to. Love you
Bye.
guys. Have a good one.
Love
Bye,
you.
guys.